If your text layouts in Cricut Design Space are looking a little flat, this is the trick you need to master. Today I'm going to show you how to use the offset and slice features to create seamless pro-level designs. Let's jump right in. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Over in Cricut Design Space, the first thing we're going to do is click on the text tool on the left. And we're going to go ahead and type the letter F and drag one of the corners to make it larger, then pick it up and drag it to the middle. With it selected, let's go ahead and change the font to something else. So I'm going to click on the font box at the top, and you've got Cricut fonts, system fonts, recently used fonts, and bookmarked fonts. I'm going to click on bookmarked, and I already have two fonts bookmarked, Berry Notes and Bubbly Letter. And I downloaded those two fonts from Creative Fabrica, and I'll link them in the description below, but you could do this with any of the fonts that you would prefer to use. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Bubbly Letter so that my initial F changes, and I'm going to drag one of those corners to make it larger so you can see it better. I'm going to click on the text tool again in the left, and I'm going to type in Felicia. I'll make that a little bit bigger. And I'm going to change the font to Berry Notes. And with it selected, I'm going to go ahead and change the color of it by clicking the color box at the top and selecting pink. With Felicia selected, when I hover over one of the corners of that text box, you can see I get this curved double arrow. I'm going to click and drag that until it reaches 270 degrees and release it. So now I know it's perpendicular to the initial. I can pick it up and I can move it onto the letter F where I'd like it to be and center it, which is what that dashed dotted pink line means. All we've done so far is added text to the canvas. And the next thing I want to do is go ahead and add an offset. So we're going to go ahead and click on Felicia, and up on the top bar we're going to click on 3 more and click on Effects, then Offset. And you can grab that dot and move it to the right to get a larger offset, or move it to the left to get a smaller one. And I think I'm going to go with 0.097 and click Apply. Now it's added a new layer, it's an offset layer, and that's the layer that's selected. So I'm going to go ahead and shift click on the initial F layer, and at the bottom I'm going to click on Slice. You can see now it's added 3 new slice layers. I'm going to select those 3 layers and simply delete them. So now the initial has the word Felicia cut out of it, but we're not done. So we're going to go ahead and select both of those layers and go under Effects, Offset, and we're going to apply another 0.09 offset. But this time we're going to change the color of it. So with it still selected, I'm going to go to the color box and change it to white. With that offset layer still selected, we're going to go back under Effects, click on Offset. I'm going to apply yet another 0.097 offset and click Apply. So with that offset layer selected, we're going to go up under the color box. I'm going to click on pink, and that doesn't stand out enough for me. So I'm going to click on Advanced, and it drops the Advanced box down, and you have the color picker, and you can move that dot around till you get the color that you'd like it to be. And you can see it every time I move it and click and drop it, it's changing the color of the outline on my design. Once I have it the way I want it, I'm just going to go ahead and click off of it. But I also want to change the color of the initial F. So I'm going to select that, go back under the color box, and that custom color I just selected is sitting under Material Colors, so I'm simply going to click that, and I'm done. The last step is to select all of those. You can see all the layers are selected on the right, and click Flatten. Now they're ready to print and cut and make a sticker out of. Let's do it again. Let's move this guy over to the right, and let's go ahead and click on the text tool again. And this time we're going to type in Abigail. And we're also going to select the text tool one more time, and we're going to type in the letter A. Now Abigail is already in Berry Notes, which is what I want, but the initial A, I'm going to click the font box and change it to Bubbly Letter. And then I'm going to grab one of the corners, drag it out to make it bigger, close down my font box. And I can make it as big as I want. I'll make it the same, basically the same size as my initial F. Then I'm going to select Abigail, I'm going to go to the color box, and I'm going to change that to a light purple. I'm going to size it up a little bit and hover over one of the corners until I get that double curved arrow, and click and drag to rotate it to what I want it to be. Now it's sitting behind it, so I'm going to go up under Arrange and move to front. Now I can see it better, and I can see that I want to make it a little bit larger. So I'm just going to drag one of the corners to make it larger and then position it where I want. I'm going to go up under that 3 more, Effects, and Offset. Now maintain the offset I used for my previous initial F project. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that and click Apply, and then select the offset and the initial A layers and go to Slice. Now it's added 3 more slices that I can click and select and then delete. Then I'm going to go ahead and select both Abigail and the A, go under Effects, Offset, and apply yet another offset of 0.097. But this time I'm going to change that offset color to white. And then I'm going to go back under Effects, Offset, and apply yet one more offset of 0.097. I'm going to change the color of that offset to a deeper purple. And then I'm going to select the initial A and do the same for that so that it matches. Select all of that and go under Flatten on the bottom right. That's it. We've done it twice. Now let's do this one more time, but this time let's do it with a shape. So I'm going to grab these two and just move them to the side. And then we're going to go under Shapes on the left and add a circle to our canvas and close down Shapes. And then I'm going to click on Text and type Spread Your Wings and Shine. Then I'm going to go up and change that color to a yellow. With that text selected, I'm going to go up under 3 more and Effects, but this time I'm going to choose Curve. And I'm going to grab that dot and I'm going to move it to the right until I have my text spaced out fairly evenly between all of the words. Then I'm going to pick it up and move it to my circle, but I want it to be a little bit bigger than my circle. So I'm going to grab one of the corners and drag it out till I get it the way I want. And then I'm going to click and drag to select both the circle and the text and go under Align, Center. Then I'm going to select just the text, go under 3 more, Effects, Offset, and this time I'm going to apply a different offset number. Let's go with 0.083 and click Apply. Now with that offset still selected, I'm going to shift click to select the circle as well and go to the bottom and click Slice. And then I can delete those 3 slices. Just shift click on all 3 of them and press delete. Now I want to select everything and go under Effects, Offset, and I'm going to apply that same 0.083 offset, but this time I'm going to change the color to white. And then I'm going to make sure I have that offset still selected and go under Effects, Offset, and apply one more offset layer to it, but this time I'm going to change the color to, let's say, orange. Then I'm going to click on that inner circle and change that color to orange as well. Let's do one more thing though. Let's go ahead and go under Images and let's look for a butterfly and add it to our canvas. And then I'm going to size it down to fit in my circle. Then with that butterfly selected, I'm going to go up under Effects, Offset, and I'm going to apply a very thin offset to it. Let's say 0.042 and click Apply. And I'm going to change that offset color to white. If I'm happy with that, then I'm going to select everything and go to the bottom and click Flatten. Now I have my sticker. But I don't like it. I don't like the color of the yellow, so I'm going to unflatten it. I'm going to select that yellow and I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to make it darker. So now when I click and drag to select it all and flatten it, it should look a little bit better. And you can size these as you want and print them out as stickers, put them on tumblers, phone cases, laptops, whatever you want. Now you've learned to use Slice Like a Pro and Offset. Now these are pretty easy to make, and you don't just have to make stickers out of them. You could skip that flatten step altogether and leave them as basic cut. And you can make t-shirts via HTV, or you can even make decals out of vinyl, whatever you'd like. What will you make first, stickers or shirts? Let me know in the comments below. And before we go, do me a quick favor, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. And be sure to check back for more tutorials just like this one. Thanks for watching and for spending part of your day with me.